from my destination 300-kilometer 12-day through hike. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what is in my earth sack bag full of my non-cook food menu. So when I do these longer through hikes, anything more than a weekend or maybe 3 to 4 days, I tend to choose to go non-cook. So I don't bring a stove, I don't bring fuel, I don't bring anything that needs to be cooked. Why do I do that? It's just a personal preference. On a longer hike, I might not have access to somewhere where I can buy more fuel. I would worry about running out of fuel. What else? That's pretty much it. Oh no, that's not it. On a longer through hike, it's usually, more of a physical endeavor than just like a weekend kind of thing. So I'm usually pretty tired at the end of the days, and I don't want to start cooking and cleaning up after the cooking and all of that stuff. So I just prefer to keep things very simple. And as well, I really like the foods that I bring that are non-cook, that are way too calorie dense for me to ever consume in normal life. So it gives me an opportunity to have those foods. So with no further ado, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm bringing. I'm going to be I'll be carrying 2 6-day supplies because I will be able to resupply at the halfway point. And every day looks exactly the same. So I'm basically going to show you what is in one day of food, and also tell you what the calorie, protein, and fiber content is of that food. So with no further ado, let's get to the first item. Basically, so I've got so many of these notebooks. Anytime I am about to embark on a trip, I weigh everything, I take notes, I record it, so I refer back to them later or not. But anyway, so for this trip, here we go. Item number 1 for my non-cook food menu is my Boost breakfast. So, my Boost breakfast is 1/3 of a cup of Boost, or you can use Carnation breakfast powder, and it's really great. It provides a lot of vitamins and minerals, as well as calories, energy. It's delicious. So 1/3 of a cup of this, 1/4 cup of skim milk powder, which I just get at like a bulk barn, and 1 generous tablespoon of instant coffee. Any instant coffee works. All instant coffee is cold water soluble, but this one is the best. Nescafe Gold Espresso. I love it. I even drink this at home many mornings in regular life. So yeah, I package those together into a nice little pouch. I get these pouches at Dollarama in the craft section. Actually, it's more for like beads and stuff like that. I don't know. So every day I'm gonna have 2 of these. One of these Boost breakfasts is 240 calories, 16 grams of protein. Oh, I didn't do fiber, and weighs 82 grams. So I bring 1 chocolate and 1 vanilla for every single day. Okay, so we're up to 480 calories. Myself, I pack 2,000 calories per day. I know that, the government says that the average person on an average day consumes 2,000 calories or needs 2,000 calories. From my personal experience, I always bring 2,000 calories per day, and I always come back. I never consume all of that. You're busy when you're doing endurance, type of activity. You're simply not as hungry. Even in my marathon, when I used to run marathons, at the end of a marathon, like you'd think you'd be starving. No, not at all. Anyway, so you just don't eat as much. So you have to figure out what works for you. I know what works for me, and bringing 2,000 calories is enough, and I know it's more than enough for me. So 2 of these packages equals 480 so far. So definitely one for breakfast, maybe one for lunch, whenever, it doesn't matter, but that's part of one day's calories. Then, so I've really been trying to move away from products and buying, things that other people have made, kind of things. So for this trip, I have baked my own protein cookies. So following exactly the recipe, this is a chocolate chip protein cookie. 50 grams, it has 182 calories and 7.6 grams of protein. So I'll be bringing one of those for each day. And then I did, sort of a variation on the recipe. This is also a protein cookie. This one is a peanut toffee, like little score bits. Peanut toffee protein cookie. This is 179 calories and 6.5 grams of protein. I'll put all of these recipes and nutritional values and the list that I'm going over, I'll put that all in the video description at the end. So now we're up to 480, 580, 680, 70, almost 900 calories. What else am I bringing? Tamari almonds. So again, I bagged this myself. Tamari almonds, they're delicious. Salty, almost like a soy flavoring. This is 50 grams of tamari almonds, and just this tiny bag, 50 grams, is 310 calories, 10 grams of protein, and yeah, it is 50 grams. Okay, so I have one of those for each day, balancing out, the savory and the sweet, as well as nutritional stuff. Each day I will either have 75 grams of dates or 75 grams of dried apricots. I sort of have a bit of both. I'm trying to use up some of my stores. So these are almost the same in nutritional value, 181 or 212, so 200 calories, and these each weigh 75 grams. So I have one of either dates or apricots for each day. So I'll just put one there. What else? Oh, my homemade fruit roll-up. So these are the so I made a whole bunch. I've got a whole bag of them. So I have one of these for each day. These are approximately 100 calories each. I'm not too sure. The more, so I'm bringing these for the nutritional value, like the vitamins, whatever that you would find in fruit. Although some of that, gets kind of killed in the, with the heat in the dehydration process. But nevertheless, I have one fruit roll up per day. They're about 100 calories each. By the time I made these protein cookies, I was measuring everything, portioning everything perfectly. These are all different sizes: 42 grams, 35 grams, 14 grams, 17 grams. So whatever, I'm bringing one of those each day. I'm accounting 100 calories for them. These ones, when I made them, they were too crisp. I couldn't roll them, so I called them bark. But now that they've been sort of stored for a while, they are also malleable, and I could roll them. Anyway, same content, same nutritional value. So I've got either a roll up or a bark, one for each day. Again, I just kind of want to use these up so that I can make proper ones going forward that are, you know, portioned and measured, and I can know the nutritional value. And the very last thing so far is for each day I have one of these McSweeney's pepperoni packages, 80 grams, and this provides 440 calories, 22 grams of protein. You can't get more bang for your buck than this. I always, on a long through hike, I always eat some sort of meat. On the GR10, it was, you know, whatever, like sausage or that I could come across, but certainly here in North America, with all of these like packaged snack type of things. Yeah. So one of these for each day. So again, just to wrap up, 2 Boost breakfasts, 2 different flavors, 2 different protein cookies that homemade, tamari almonds, dates, 1 package of McSweeney's pepperoni, and that equals 1,791 calories. It equals, I should have done this math already, 32, 40, 50, 62, 69 grams of protein, and weighs, you know, let's just weigh it. So anything online will tell you that you bring 2 pounds of food per day, which is, in my opinion, ridiculous. No way. So I'll turn my scale on. I'll change it to pounds. Let's see what this is. .076 pounds. Obviously, I'm a couple of hundred calories short for the day. So I'll probably make 1 more version of protein cookies. Yeah. And then that will bring me to 2,000 calories for the day. The other thing that you have to bring, because of the Boost breakfast, is some sort of shake bottle. So each of those Boost breakfasts, according to the packaging, require 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters of water. I definitely add more than that. Closer to 2 cups, but anyway, this is a 500 ml Nalgene bottle. So if you put the powder in and then fill it with water like almost to the top, right? Because the powder also takes up volume. So yeah, fill it almost to the top, but not quite to the top, and then shake. That's probably what you want to do, because that gives you shake room, you know, room for it to agitate, room for the powder itself, and then room for the 1 cup of water, but I go a little over, especially with all that coffee. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope I've covered everything. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will try to publish this video as soon as possible so that I will have a chance to see any questions or comments before I actually leave. But yeah, I think that's it. In the new year, you know, when I'm a little more housebound, I really want to make some videos. You know, how did I make these fruit roll-ups, for example? I want to do some videos on making the protein cookies, on dehydrating meals, all that stuff. Perfect content for, the time of year when I might be spending a little more time in my beloved tiny house in the sky, also known as an apartment. Anyway, that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full-time when I retire in April of 2034. See you very soon.